Why do you have crush on him? He's attractive, funny, and fit. When he kissed me, I remember whispering, "Oh my god," because it was that good. There hasn't been a day in the past 3 months that I haven't thought about him. Too bad he's a couple of states away, and I'm not going to see him until the new year. He's extremely intelligent. I can talk to him for hours and not lose interest. He's also very pleasant to look at, and I get butterflies every time I'm around him. I haven't felt this way about a person in years. I hope I get over him soon. I like the way he moves, full of confidence and strength. Yet when I look in his eyes and watch the muscles of his jaw, I can see his vulnerability and softness, the things he won't let most others see. How badly he wants me is reflected there too. The deliberate earnest way he meets my eyes before we part, as if to remind me that he sees me and will miss me. He can know what I'm feeling, even when we are not touching or talking. He and I can just exist quietly together. He puns with me. He's thoughtful and kind. We have similar taste in pop culture, and talking with him about books and movies enriches my experience of those media. He's kind and gentle and sweet, but also tough and rugged and strong. He makes me laugh, and he likes to cuddle archeties. He can build anything, and he can fix anything. He loves to be outdoors, and loves to binge watch Netflix. He's all the complexity a human could be, and he has shown me what love actually is. I have had a crush on him since we met, and I hope it never goes away. Marrying him was the best thing I've ever done. Within 10 minutes of talking, we started talking about dealing with depression, our childhoods, life philosophies, and searching for our own purpose. We also immediately felt like we had already met and spent months asking each other, "Do you know X person? Did we meet at Y bar?" We kept giving each other the side eye, trying to figure out where we knew each other. He has this quiet, articulate pain that I immediately identified and related to, and even though he's not conventionally attractive, all the women at work say there's just something hot about him, and he's had his fair share of hookups because he puts off that air. I have a boyfriend whom I love, but I feel so rooted in my own mind when we talk, like I'm painfully present. And I feel like he gets the same thing from me. I almost don't want to see him because of the guilt I feel having feelings for another man. But he pops up at work from time to time. I just feel really happy when I'm with him. After he ended things originally, I was able to see logically why we didn't work, and I truly was getting over him. We decided to hang out after a while, and within minutes I was back to being giddy over him. I know I'm being dumb, but my crush isn't totally one-sided. He has other things going on preventing him from being able to be in a relationship, and I'm okay with us being friends with crushes. He's silly and sweet and goofy. He buys me flowers, but also surprises me with an Xbox 360 he fixed up, and a weird phone case that he knew would make me laugh. He gets me, and I get him. He does things just because he knows they would make me happy. He's good, as in he's a good, pure, lovely person. Good like a golden retriever. It's good. He is who I have thought about in my dreams. The thought of his face makes me melt. I have tried moving on from him, and other guys have kissed me, and I don't feel what I felt for him. He was sweet and absolutely the hottest man I have ever been with. I wish you knew that he makes me happy beyond belief, and that I want to be there, even though he has been sad after his divorce. He's the best person I know regarding moral standards which he lives by. I trust him completely since I know him 22 years, and he puts up with my severe depression since many years. He's not perfect, but he's always trying, and he is very open to criticism. Oh, and when we first kissed, my knees went so weak I couldn't stand up anymore, and dragged us both to the floor. Never experienced anything like it. Don't get me started. The build up to the crush itself was such a slow, delicious, unexpected burn, where the attraction just ducking smacks you in the face one day and you go, oh, damn. He is one of the few people I really felt comfortable going to with certain things. We had a dynamic that I have looked for but hadn't found. A very push and pull, banter teasing almost DD/LG thing that just emerged supernaturally. He's also much larger and older than me, which enhanced that a lot. Then he sort of lied to me about being in an open relationship and made me realize I'd been participating in emotional infidelity and sigh. Bat, trying to walk it back is way harder than it should be. He is utterly hilarious. I can't help but laugh whenever he makes any type of joke. We just share that sense of humor. I love the way his lip curls up when he's smirking or being a smartass. When we are walking anywhere I always seeing him looking at me out of the corner of my eye. He is really supportive and doesn't outright judge me when I'm being a hormonal lunatic. He makes me feel safe and warm when we hug or cuddle, and I sleep so soundly when we are together because I know he would never let anything happen to me. Irrational fear that makes it hard to sleep alone most of the time. He is so sweet to me and I know he means it. He is just a really great person and I'm lucky to have him. I was always proud to call him my best friend, but I'm even more proud to call him my boyfriend. Back off, he's mine. He's the perfect complement to me. Where one person is lacking, the other is strong. He brings me a sense of inner peace. He's so addicting to be around. He looks at me and smiles and tells me he loves me and genuinely means it. He's everything good that I never thought I'd be lucky enough to find in one person all rolled up into one. And he's very easy on the eyes. I love him so much. I've been with him for almost 3 years and every time I look at him, I get the feeling I did the very first time. He's majorly attractive, funny, laid back, and everything we do together seems effortless. I'm lucky to have him. We game together, we share the same humor, listen to the same type of music, and both go to the gym in our spare times. He's tall and good looking and has a nice voice, but I don't know what we are right now. He's just magical, so sweet and thoughtful, weird as I am, funny and so smart, loves science and art, and I love listening to him talk about all the books he is reading. Just being near him is the greatest gift I have been given, and watching him make music is gosh darn beautiful. He's tall, muscular, has an amazingly attractive smile, pretty dreamy overall, like a swell Harry Styles. He also is super goofy, but kind of awkward in a way that suggests he doesn't know how cute he is. He seems like a loyal friend, and he is funny and can banter with me and is adorable when he tries to impress me, compliment me, or flirt with me. He's also very low-key, kind of like me. He'd get along well with my family and friends. He seems like the kind of person that you know is going places. One time he bent over super close to me and I could feel his body heat presence strength, and I felt super small and protected, and it was so hot. We'd be a super cute couple. He's tall, broad-shouldered, got a beard, just came back from the military, and you can tell how much his family matters to him, which I think is incredibly important. But I work with his mom and she really doesn't like me, so no chance there. I could listen to him talk for hours. He's this mix of everything I knew from my childhood that I loved, especially his laugh. I don't think he realizes how he has all these little nuances that when put together are like the mighty morph of attractiveness to this gal. He is a mystery, almost always looking down when he walks, sitting by himself while eating, and super quiet. Also has long hair and eyes like ice. I have a thing for men with long hair. He just interests me. I'm actually going to talk to him tomorrow at lunch, if he's there. I have a friend to help me squash my crippling anxiety in the process. I also really hope he's chilled free. He's so polite and kind to everyone all the time. He does the most extravagant things for people, all kinds of people, men and women, strangers and friends. We met at work, and even when we barely knew each other, he used to walk me to my bus stop every night. One night when he was unable to do this, some guy started creeping on me at the bus stop, and I texted my mum to let her know, and accidentally sent the text to this guy. I let him know it was a mistake and apologized, but he showed up anyway to check on me at 11 PM on his motorbike in the rain. I adore him. Well, there is this guy at work who I have a crush on. When I first saw him, I wasn't physically attracted to him, but once I started talking to him, I was blown away. We think alike, we have the same sense of humor, we share pretty much the same views on various things. I was just blown away by it. He's incredibly motivated for someone so young. He has a good smile complete with minor dimples that's infectious. Whenever I'm with him, I get a warm happy feeling that I haven't felt before. Plus those biceps, A+ to be wrapped in. He never comes off as agitated or angry. If he raises his voice even just a little, he picks up on it and turns the situation around. Best of all, his personality just seems to click with mine. He's truly hilarious and fun to be around.